Alright guys, welcome back. Huge, omega, gigantic news about the NCN, the Infinite Reverie 500 meter plus Endless Abyss. Now, this is the official post, also has a bunch of pictures that I have translated and we'll look at them as well. Okay, so first of all, the post, let me pick it up. So the post is this one. Let me close it. There you go. So now basically it's going to start on the next patch, obviously. For CN, you need to, the requirement is to clear the chapter 5, like level 20. You need to finish the chapter 5 of the story, and it's called The Seeker. Then 460 meter to 500, that's what it's going to unlock. After that, after clearing the lightless depths, 500, the bottomless maelstrom challenge mode will unlock. This challenge introduces a brand new boss and allows deploying multiple teams to fight. Bottomless maelstrom starts from 500 and continues diving deeper. Dealing damage to the boss increase the diving depth. The boss form battlefield up to 1000. So it will get harder and harder and harder up to 1000. It's not endless, I don't think. Clearing normal mode unlocks the endless mode, allowing even deeper. So you need to, this first mode is not endless. You need to finish and get to 1000. And then you unlock the endless mode. So it's like a challenge on another challenge, like on top of another challenge. Oh, you thought you ended? Hoo-hoo, nah. It's just tutorial over. So this is basically all of the info. Now, in the pictures, it says we go a little bit more in depth. This is the boss, I believe. That's how it's gonna look, at least in the first version. So basically, you will be seeing different stages depending on which part, which depth boss you're facing, and obviously, depending on the color, you're gonna face like a different Afflatus, and also the boss has a specific mechanic called pressure. So this is where you will decide which one, like, where are you and what you're fighting, okay? Now, this is the pressure mechanic. And as you can see, they decided to give us a little bit of a sneak peek on this team over here, which is Corvus, which is the new character, the train conductor. She's going to come out in phase 2. People were speculating on what she was going to be. So unless this is like a really big troll, technically everything points towards the fact that Corvus is going to be a dynamo DPS. Considering this, why is Corvus there? She has no dynamo, doesn't matter necessarily, or maybe she is a generalized DPS that can work with everybody and they use her with dynamo. I don't know, but considering everybody else, there is no DPS there. Literally zero DPS. Maybe a little bit from Ulrich, but not really actually. So Corvus has to be a DPS. Of what kind, we don't know. Obviously, you would assume that it's going to be Dynamo because everybody is Dynamoing out the wazoo in this team, and they're on 500 and they're fighting this boss. This, you can see this other panel here, this other counter. This is the pressure. I believe this is applied every time. As the dive continues, the challenge will intensify. Higher pressure value causes more dangerous field condition, harsher debuffs, and stricter combat restriction. I believe when this goes to 100%, you instantly die. I don't know. It might not be instant. It might be like unbearable to the point where you just die. So you need to maybe try and kill the boss before this reaches 100. And as you can see, there's like 3 thresholds. One at like, I don't know, 20%, 15%. One at 50 and one at like 100. Something bad happens at 100 and I don't think we want to know what it is, even though we're probably gonna reach it. So okay, so that's the pressure. Moving on, there's like characters and stuff, and this is the panel, right? This is the screen panel of the teams. Now you need to bring 6 teams for this. It says here you need to bring 6 teams, or maybe you're like, it's like intended, like hopefully you can bring 6 teams, like not required, but like it's suggested to bring as many teams as you can, because you're gonna have to fight multiple bosses of different kind, and different flutters. So depending on the challenge, you're gonna have to, you know, adjust your team. You're probably gonna have to change like between fights. Like, okay, you killed one boss, now move on, select another one. I don't know if you need to pre-register your team or if you can select them after you win. Probably going to work like the usual Reverie, where you pre-select your teams. Like, okay, this one goes here. Okay, we won. Next fragment. What do you wanna use here? Okay, boom. And it's probably gonna be the same, but with like 6 times, because you can see here, I believe this is the second fight, and the dev or whatever, whoever this is selecting the second team out of 6 total. So, you know, bonka. Before the bottomless maelstrom battle begins, you'll need to assemble multiple teams, 6. Different enemies and phases may require different lineups. Plan ahead, sustain combat, prepare enough characters, and strategize to face continuous transformation and rising pressure. Defeating the Mind Abyss will demand both endurance and ability. Yeah. Okay, this is the first image, right? And the second image is this one. The second image is some quality of life. Save and load archive. You can save your Abyss challenge progress. When you re-enter the challenge, you may load your previous save and continue. So this is probably going to be something that is like long to do. As you can see, this is the save. This is where you left off at 800. Boom, you click and you resume your fight. Dive depth. The deeper you dive into the abyss, the higher are the difficulties. Maximum depth in this round is 1000. Complete the challenge step by step and send further. Endless abyss, you'll face randomly generated stages with increasingly complex puzzles. Okay. You'll face, okay, without end, limited event. This is an event, I believe. Reach 1000 to do something. Event duration, event rules. During the event, the Endless Abyss mode will be open. Complete the stage to dive deeper into the abyss. Depth range from 500 to 1000. Rewards are granted based on depth achieved. Challenge reward, exclusive rewards for clearing depths, abyss themed accessories, rating game materials, special currency. It doesn't show you, I think. Maybe you'll get like, I mean, obviously these, but maybe you get like a banner, or maybe you get like a special achievement or something that you can display on your profile, something like that. So this is how it's going to look. And this was part of this post that was made today about the Reverie. Now we know a little bit about this. This is probably going to be extremely hard. If you're free to play and you can't get here, and don't worry about it. Maybe eventually you will. This is something that is going to be very niche, that people are going to do it because they're bored, that they don't know what to do with their extremely powerful boosted teams. Like, you know, everybody like cracked up with its specific character, every Biz team. Like, those people are going to be having like a good time, but it's not something that you have to do. And I don't think you get any clear drops from this. So don't feel too bad if you can't get here. Because this is just a challenge that you can maybe have as a long-term goal. That said, that is it. I think you can. I link this in description so you can go check the pictures and like post it to your friends or something or whatever. But yeah, I think this is how the boss is going to look, and it's going to change like the way he behaves depending on where are you in the depth. Let me know what you think in the comments. Are you going to attempt this? Do you even have 6 teams? What are your teams? Let me know what you're using as your teams, because I don't even know if I have 6. I mean, I do, but like, are they ready? I don't know. I didn't even finish my Reverie, so yeah, we'll see. We'll see. That said, thank you for watching, and see you next time.